The Rogue, the Sorceress, and the Barbarian will be your 3 choices for the early access Diablo 4 beta. Let's break down each of the classes so you know which to pick. The Barbarian's primary stat is Strength and will use the special ability known as the Arsenal System. This will give you access to 4 different weapons, allowing you to have better customization within your class. You will get access to a main hand, offhand, bludgeoning, and slashing weapon. You can assign your equipment to skills in order to help you min-max your build depending upon what your current focus and objective is. Each of these weapons will have an expertise stat you'll want to level. You'll keep a range of weapons so that you can min-max your arsenal system depending upon what you're currently trying to achieve in the game. In terms of stats, the Strength will improve your damage, Willpower will increase the Fury regeneration, and Dexterity will increase your critical hit chance. Similar to previous Diablo games, Barbarian is good at chewing down large packs of enemies. Whirlwind is in fact still a thing in this game. However, so are Shouts, allowing you to be more supportive if you choose to with your longer cooldowns. Keep in mind there is a focus on single target bleed damage for bosses, so you can do decent single target damage as well. Barbarian will be the staple choice for those that are looking more to dive face first towards the enemies, as is the staple of the Barbarian. The main focus in Diablo 4 compared to the other Diablo games in the Barbarian will be that arsenal system. So if the concept of having 4 different weapons and changing between them depending upon the situation sounds interesting, that would be a large determining factor of whether or not you should be playing the Barbarian come the early access open beta. However, if fighting up close and whirlwinding on top of people doesn't sound like your cup of tea, you might be more interested in the Rogue. The Rogue is going to be a dexterity based class that has the ability to swap between both ranged and melee. While there is no Demon Hunter in Diablo 4, there is actually ranged bows for the Rogue in Diablo 4. So this will be your answer to those that are looking for something closer to the Demon Hunter experience, or maybe you like the concept of being more stealthy, coming from the shadows, and using combo points. The Rogue will have access to combo points, which will be gained from using basic skills, and then can be consumed by using your core skills. Rogues will have special quest lines for each of their talent specializations between combo points, inner sight, and preparation. Keep in mind, the Rogue also has access to poisons, which they can use to further enhance any of their attack. Dexterity will increase your damage and your dodge, Strength will enhance your energy regeneration rate, and Intelligence will improve your critical chance and resistances. The Sorceress will be an intelligence-based class. Dexterity is going to increase your mana recovery, and Willpower will increase the critical hit chance. However, Intelligence is going to increase the damage of all spells. There are 3 categories of spells: Fire, Cold, and Lightning spells. So if you're looking for an elemental experience, this is the class for you. The unique class mechanic of the Sorceress is the enchantment system, allowing you to sacrifice a skill into your enchantment slot in order to gain additional passive bonuses. This unlocks at level 15, so will be available during the early access beta. The Sorceress elemental skills have a variety of abilities. For instance, her fire spells include abilities like Fireball, Meteorite, and Flame Wave. Her cold abilities will be ones like Blizzard and Frozen Orb, while lightning will include things like Chain Lightning and Thunderstorm. Sorceress will very much be your standard mage experience for an MMORPG. You will have maneuverability, but you will also be a glass cannon. You will have giant AoE abilities, allowing you to clear mobs quickly. However, if you're in the middle of mobs getting mobbed on, you will die quickly. If you're looking for this type of general mage experience, wizard, sorceress, you know that style, this is the class for you. Another nice thing about the Sorceress for the early access beta is because the enchantment system unlocks at level 15, you will get to try her unique class mechanic during this early access beta. Some of the other classes won't get full access to all of their systems. For instance, the Rogue needs level 30, and the maximum level during the early access beta is 25. The Druid will also not get full access to the boon system, but the Druid and the Necromancer will be coming during the full open beta on the following weekend. So the first early access open beta that begins on March 17th at 9 AM PDT will have full access to the 3 classes mentioned before. However, the Druid and Necromancer will be arriving on the open beta that arrives on March 24th at 9 AM PDT. For that reason, you'll want to choose one of the 3 classes we have mentioned prior to try out first, and then if you're going to be trying out the Druid and the Necromancer, that will be coming on the following weekend. For myself personally, I will be playing the Rogue, and keeping in mind that you can only get to level 25 as the cap on each class, you should have enough time during the weekend to play all 3 classes to the level cap if you choose to, and then play the next weekend Druid and Necromancer. If you play both weekends, you should have an opportunity to play all classes to level 25. Keep in mind, you'll want to hit the level 20 with at least 1 class in order to unlock the early access rewards you get for playing the beta. This includes both a title as well as a backpack that will have a wolf inside of it as a cosmetic. Consider liking the video or subscribing for more Diablo 4 content.